So because I was right next to you, I'm next in line. Colin, he's further than me. Same with Ethan. So the reason that I'm teaching you instead of Steve or one of them is because I get a lot of training from that. As I'm sure you realized when we were doing it, is I was like, I know how to do this, but I don't know how to put it into words. So teaching someone makes me put it into words. And when I put it into words, I understand like little details about it that I didn't really get before just by teaching it, right? So how it would go is that like maybe Steve would have Colin teach me something and Colin would learn something while I'm learning something. Same thing I just did to you.
With him.
Makes sense.
With him.
With him, yeah.
All right, Colin, what did he leave out, get wrong, or need to rephrase?
I think what he left out is just expanding his idea of it. When he's teaching somebody new something, if I am the next one in line to him, as long as I'm being aware of what he is teaching, I get to practice knowing those things, being able to pick up on what he may have gotten wrong. So I get to learn through him teaching somebody else.
Yeah, I didn't think of it through your perspective as well.
Good. So that's the whole reason that the students teach the other students. You can send Tim off and he has it all.
Well, there's the fact that maybe you don't want to teach the basics. I don't know. Like why when you have students who know the basics, I guess.
Okay, that's not a complete thought. We'll see if Ethan completes it.
Teaching is a key part of being a student. It would be easy to just say, oh, I learned it, I'm done, and walk away and just have that, and it gradually degrades over time. In order to teach it, you have to dig into it, consider it, look at it through somebody else's eyes to be able to connect with the student. So by teaching it, you never let it become stagnant. You never put it in the bucket of finished and done. You're constantly revisiting it, constantly increasing your own learning in it by considering it for the sake of somebody else.
Yeah, that's well worded.
Good. And as to your point about not teaching the basics, which is not entirely wrong, the larger point for me is that the whole reason that I have a school is not philanthropic. It's that I'm trying to learn this. And the way to learn it is to teach, which gets to the whole answer everybody's been given. But it's also true that I'm going to teach the basics or the beginner stuff way more than the intermediate and advanced stuff. That's just the nature of it. And if I had to teach everybody horse stance right from the get-go, then it's more likely to become a job sooner, and jobs get quit, right? So it's in defense of the possible suggestion that it becomes a job that I don't do it, right? Or as much as I might. But what's supposed to happen when you teach them 8 out of 10 things about something new?
What's supposed to happen? I like things.
Well, what could happen is Tim, the new guy to your left, says, well, I got 80% of the lesson. That's a weird school. They didn't teach me the whole thing. And he goes home. But you thought you taught him the whole thing. That's why you stopped at 80%, right? But then Colin says, here's the 20% you missed. And then you get a fuller understanding of what actually 100% is. You get a chance to interact with 2 people instead of 1. I don't get bored by all of it, right? Everybody has a chance to practice teaching, and next time Colin's here, somebody besides you might teach, and it's 64%, and he has to figure out which 36% is missing. So it's an interesting puzzle for you to figure out what got left out and why, and teach it. Either way, the new student gets 100%. And then, of course, I made simple math there, but usually I come over and I'll say, here's the 3% you both missed, or here's the cool little detail. So I end up teaching it, but what I teach varies greatly every time. But the idea is that everybody leaves with 100%. And so even if tonight you showed them 80% of something, if you teach somebody tomorrow, you're very likely to teach them 90%, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll review that. And that kind of happens every time with everybody. Kind of makes some sense?
Yeah.
Questions, Tim?
No, you guys said 100%.
Good.
100% is